It was a very intense game of spike ball. And I forget, I was on your team, I think. I don't know.
I don't think you were.
Anyways, in the moment height of exertion, I farted. And I literally, this is Carly speaking, by the way, in case you can tell.
You can tell.
And I dropped to the ground laughing, and everyone was like, oh my God.
But it wasn't like a fart where it was like.
No, it's like a cute little exertion fart.
Like a little cute baby fart. And everyone was just like.
Hello and welcome to Eat the Damn Cake. I am Carly.
And I'm Maddie.
And we're back for another week of eating some cake.
Oh, yeah, we are. Eating some cake.
Eating some cake.
Eating the damn cake. I feel like so many people now in my day-to-day life, like, will just be chit-chatting away. And they're like, because eat the damn cake. And I'm like, no, yeah, like I totally agree with you.
Yeah.
If this is your first time tuning into our podcast, welcome. We are so excited to have the honor of you playing us in your car, your AirPods, your earphones, your radio, your speaker, wherever you're listening from. We are a podcast about body neutrality and positivity within the fitness industry and making it a more inclusive and positive environment for everyone because,
we want everyone to be able to jump on in whenever they want and not feel intimidated.
I was going to say throw away that negative shit.
Yeah. This past weekend, I went to New York City.
I know. Carly's just like got a little travel bug in her. She's been like fleeting away from me every couple of weekends. I did Nantucket.
That was back in June.
And you went to the Cape.
That was also back in June.
I feel like you went somewhere 2 weekends before I went to DC.
No.
Oh, well, how was New York?
I've been here. So I actually went to visit Hoboken, which is really cool. If you've been to Hoboken, it's kind of like Southie vibes. Like it's just like you can walk everywhere in it. There's a ton of like bars along the street. It was fun. It was a good time. And then I went into New York City on Saturday and spent the day there, and that was super fun too. And then I came home to 1 million packages. Sorry, Mom and Dad. And one of them being leather pants.
Oh, God.
They're actually not, they're leather pants. They're leather leggings. So Maddie yesterday was home.
Hold on. I have a sidebar. I text Carly and I go, so I dog sat for Duke most of the weekend, me and my mom. My mom and I. Sorry.
Mom mostly did it. Maddie jumped in.
I was there a lot.
I mean, he slept with Mom, not you.
But I mean, I was with Duke most of the weekend.
That's the hardest part.
But I think that's the easiest part. He's so cute and snuggly. So I was at my parents' house for pretty much the entire weekend. And I got home before my mom did on Friday. And I text Carly, I'm like, you have 4 packages. And then I came back home that same day. I like ran out and came back and there was another package. I'm like, so you have 5 packages now. I was like, did you hide them? Please tell me you hid them.
Now Mom and Dad are listening and they're going to be like, let me see all your new stuff.
I threw them on your bed.
I know. So they saw them.
Mom walks by when she gets home. She goes, a lot of packages I see. I'm like, if Carly asks, I hid those.
That's so rude.
She would have seen everything. Like, Mom of all people. I mean, Roger's going to have a word with you on Tuesday night.
When he listens
Carly's
to this.
going to walk in to the house Tuesday afternoon and Roger's going to be sitting at the kitchen counter being like, we're going to have a chat. Nothing is more terrifying than the financial talk with your parents, because I don't know about you, Carly. Is your debit account still hooked up to Roger's?
Oh, yeah.
Can he totally see when your account is low?
Yes.
So I've definitely told this on the podcast before. My dad gets pinged every time I swipe my debit card.
So that doesn't happen for mine.
I don't know if it's because he just doesn't trust me or because he turned it on once and could never turn it off again.
Probably forgot how to.
But the financial talk is so scary because you say one thing and it's by accident. Like you say it jokingly. You're like, oh my God, I have like $10 to my name. And Roger all of a sudden panics. He's like, okay, we need to talk.
He's like, how's your credit card? Are you carrying a balance? What's going on? What's happening?
Like, what's your credit card balance? What's your credit score? How many credit cards do you have?
Yeah.
And I'm like, No, NA, no answer. I don't have an answer.
Not available.
And then you're trying to like diverge it away and he's like, brings it back.
So what was your sidebar to me about to tell my story?
All the packages.
Okay,
I didn't actually hide them. And then another one came the next day and mom was like, who's this? I'm like, not mine. I don't live here.
No, there weren't 6 when I got home.
There were 5.
One of them was for both of us. Yeah. Another one was built by Byron Samples, which is for both of us too.
It was addressed to you. And I didn't know that until you got home.
No. So yeah, some of them, mom and dad. And then the other ones I actually showed mom that I bought. I was like, I needed some fall staples and everything was 50% off.
Carly always
and she was like,
justify to Colleen.
And she was like, no. Well, because I don't I needed it too. And she was like, no, that's cute. I showed her literally everything I bought. So that fine. Was expected. The Spanx were not. So I bought Spanx leather pants or leggings, I guess. And no one knew I bought this item.
She didn't get anyone's approval. And I might add, she should have.
No, they're so cute. Do I look?
Okay, you keep talking. I'm pulling up a photo.
I love them. So I just need to find things that go well with them. So if you have like the shiniest leather pants ever that what you wear with them, just like maybe send along a few ideas because I just don't really know how I'm gonna wear them. We'll post a picture on Eat the Damn Cake and I'll show you the like exact pair that I got so that you can be like, oh,
no,
yeah.
You need to post them when you're wearing them because it's like better to visualize an outfit on someone that's not, I think, mannequin legs because I'm pretty sure they use mannequin legs on the Spanx website.
No, they don't.
But they're very shiny.
Maddie just said they would be cute if they were less shiny. So
they're patent leather. Like, I'll
show you a picture and then you let me know how to dress them up, dress them down, do whatever.
I'll be honest, Carly looks amazing in them because she can pull off like anything. But when she put them, she tried them on.
Maddie laughed out loud.
Well, okay.
It was really mean.
It was the sound. They make a noise.
It hurt my feelings.
When she moved, I was not laughing at you. I was laughing at the noise. You know, the fake leathery noise? It's like, like you were making a noise as you were walking.
Anyways,
money well spent. Money really well spent.
We got a new hell yeah, hell nah for you guys today. Shall we say it in unison? 1.
I don't know
2.
if we're going to say the same thing.
3. Revenge
Bod by Khloe Kardashian. I didn't get to say anything about my weekend.
Oh.
Carly's like, new hell yeah, hell nah. I'm done with my clothing story.
Okay.
It's fine. Well, I actually didn't do anything this weekend.
That's what I knew you did.
I'll say this. I hung out with mom every day, starting on Wednesday and ending on Sunday. So I'm just going to be honest. It was a lit weekend. And I do have something to add. So I posted on my story that I've become a rosé gal. And I got a ton of new recommendations for new rosés. And please let me know if any of you have had tried these. I can't pronounce some of them because they're French. But I've been on the Yes Way rosé kick and the All Day rosé kick. But supposedly Summer Water has like...
Oh, yeah.
Have you had it?
No.
Oh. Hurley, have you had it?
I've not.
Do you like rosé?
Take it or leave it.
Okay. Kaka?
I like it. I mean, I prefer Chardonnay better.
Shardy party.
I love a good Shardy party.
Whispering Angel definitely was the
shard
winner,
to the nay-nay.
But Fleur de Prairie, Whispering Angel. Everyone's saying Whispering Angel, so I feel like I need to drink that. But that's my new thing. So if anyone has any recommendations, please let me know.
It sounds like Whispering Angels.
I know, but like I want to try them all. Although I don't like ones that are too dry. But anyways, yes, Revenge Bod.
Okay, back to the hell yeah, hell nah. So we decided to dive in on Revenge Bod because we were talking about like all of our bridal programs and someone's like, you should make an engagement program. You should make a post-bridal program. You should make like, and we were like, and then my mom's like, Revenge Bod. I'm like, that's a good hell yeah, hell nah. Let's dive into that one.
This is the thing. As the term itself, I feel like, 10 years ago, people would say Revenge Bod and no one would actually break down. It's like kind of screwed up in the sense of like, you shouldn't be bettering yourself for anyone other than yourself.
Exactly.
Like if that makes sense. Like you should not be going out of your way to like feel good and get stronger at some like the expense of someone else.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a big shift in your life for you to like switch the perspective and be like, I actually really want to start putting money and like my own energy into making myself feel better. But I feel like the term revenge bod, I don't love.
Yeah, I don't either.
I
don't. Yeah, I agree with you. But for those of you who don't know it, it was a show that Khloe Kardashian was the star of after she went through her huge breakup with Lamar Odom.
Was that what like sparked it?
Yeah. Because right after they broke up, she got in incredible shape.
Yeah,
quote,
whatever.
unquote.
We'll get into that.
And then she decided, since she lost all this weight and like looks amazing now, she wanted to help people do the same. So, but it had to be like after a breakup. Like it was just yeah.
The premise of the show is just so weird to me. Like,
I mean, I get it. If you like go through, like if someone's cheating on you and you're like, well, screw them, I'm going to show them I'm living my best life. Like, yeah, have we all wanted to be there and do that? Like, absolutely. But should that be the reason why you decide you want to live a healthier lifestyle? Is that the reason? No, it shouldn't be. It should be for yourself. It shouldn't be to like prove this person wrong and be like, screw them, they would have been better with me, you know?
Well, I just think it's like, you know, maybe sometimes when you're in a relationship, you like, you know, if it's a toxic relationship, you can adopt toxic tendencies. And then once you're out of it, I still wouldn't even call it a revenge bod because you're not doing it to like for the person. You're doing it for yourself and to make yourself feel really, really good. So basically what happens when they go on a revenge bod, they have like some of LA's best trainers and like they said glam squad. So like you get your hair done if you're
it's like a makeover.
Like a makeover. So you basically like they say they're transforming you from the inside out. And like so I got excited when Carly said the revenge bod like segment because I scroll a lot of TikTok before bed and
a lot.
Yeah, I stay up a little late sometimes. I did see a TikTok too that someone said like time flies on TikTok. You can be scrolling and then all of a sudden you're like, holy shit, it's been 2 hours. Like I need to go to bed. But I like to say it's research because I have found some pretty interesting things about fitness and just some toxicity in fitness. But this popped up.
Before you play this,
yes.
I do want to say the part about revenge bod that I do like is if someone is looking to like change their lifestyle, they are going to see a certified trainer and dietitian.
Agreed. And it's not, I think like that's good. But I think too, the problem is Khloe Kardashian is the face of it.
Yes.
And Khloe Kardashian has admitted to getting a lot of cosmetic and plastic surgery. And
not that there's a problem.
There's
with
no
that.
problem with that. And I think, you know, you do you, but I've seen a few things. So I saw and this is about TikTok again, but like I said, I like seeing TikToks about fitness. I'm totally on Fit Talk because I saw a girl post, right? And it was like the background of her TikTok was her favorite fitness influencer on Instagram. And she's talking, she goes, you know, I feel super, you know, shocked and like blindsided at the moment because I just found out my favorite fitness influencer got BBL surgery, which is a Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah.
So basically what a Brazilian butt lift is you take fat like deposits from other parts of your body. So like anywhere that you carry a little bit of extra weight, you get it injected into your butt. And like
they like suck it out of your stomach
and then inject it into your butt. And again, if you want to go on that journey, that's fine. But she wasn't honest with her followers and was saying that
she grew her butt,
that she has obtained and like, you know, loves and is strong was natural from lifting and exercise. And how many times have we talked about this on our podcast of how toxic it is and how frequently this is probably happening but not being talked about.
Yeah, Fitfluencers
on social media possibly getting, I'm not saying all of them, but some of them might be getting BBL or some sort of plastic surgery that is making their followers think, oh my God, if I do their 10-minute abs and 10-minute butt workout every day, I'm going to look like them. First of all, that's not how it works because we're all genetically different. Second of all, like this person on TikTok, they're pissed because they're like, I've been doing their workouts forever.
And I don't look like them.
I haven't built that much muscle. I don't look like them. So it's just you have to be careful.
Yeah.
Make sure whenever you're on social media, you're going to someone that is credited, is actually a personal trainer,
is authentic,
is real with people. Like, we can compile a list for you next week of people that we really love. So Khloe Kardashian, back to her. I'm going to play a clip. I'm going to play the audio of a clip that I found on TikTok. It was jarring when I listened to it, and I scrolled through the comments. She is actually getting a ton
of hate
and ridiculed. And
good.
I'm not saying that they should be like
good
attacking her, but
coming at her house with pitchforks.
Oh my God. But like, she definitely messed up.
Yeah.
So I'm going to play it. I'm going to play it. Hopefully it works.
Like, I can't stand people that are like eating a bucket of like Haagen-Dazs ice cream. Like, I'm so fat. And like, they won't work out. They won't change their diet. They won't drink more water. They won't whatever. But they're complaining. I'm like, well, you're always going to be in this victimized state because you're literally not doing you're not being self-aware. You're not even looking at your own reflection saying, okay, what can I do to change things about myself? It's everybody else's fault.
Okay.
All right, let's dive in because you know what? So some girl responded to this and she goes, I can't stand when people get famous off of their sister's sex tape and then has all the money in the world to have a personal chef, a personal trainer, a dietitian, surgery, plastic surgery. And it's so true. It's literally so true.
It's just painful for me because I think Khloe talking about this is just solely like based on maybe her own experience, and maybe her own experience, she felt like that was what's going on for her. Like, she was in a rut and she felt like she couldn't just get out of it. But factor in so many other things in your life. Like, we always talk about mental health being a huge aspect of getting motivated and being able to tackle new things. And it's like, she's basically telling anyone that can't get off the couch, they might be depressed or have some sort of eating disorder or something like that. And she's saying they can't get out of their own way. It's like, seriously?
She sounds very tone deaf, like saying all of this.
And also she lives such a different life.
She's literally never been a normal person because Kim got them famous.
Well, they've always had money.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
To be honest, a lot of the things that people in order, if you're on a weight loss journey, things that people need or want are expensive. We've talked about it a million times. Like, we know that fitness is not cheap. And Khloe works with some of the best trainers in LA, some of the most world-renowned like dietitians, has a personal chef, has a nutrition service. Like, if you have that, being weighted on hand and foot.
If I had someone meal prep for me every week,
things might be easier.
I would feel amazing. Because
also, let's talk about healthcare too.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, healthcare is expensive.
It is.
And Carly knows.
It is.
Healthcare is really expensive. So like, say someone is depressed, someone needs that extra help and they can't get it. What
about injuries?
Right.
For example, there was a good solid month where I didn't have health insurance because I was in transition from one to the other and I was in so much pain with my ribs, but could I actually go see a doctor and do anything about it? No. And guess what? Paying out of pocket for a chiropractor, so expensive.
So much
Paying
money.
out of pocket for acupuncture, expensive. Like, it's an expensive world we live in and she doesn't have to worry about the expenses.
Right. And
so she has no right to sit there and say that.
No. And it's just like, she kept saying people are blaming everyone else. It's like, sister, no, that's just not true.
Yeah.
And I think, if they are, like, that's their journey. That's what's happening right now. And I'm not saying like, you should be blaming other people for something that you're doing. I'm not saying that, but it's like, you need to stay in your lane, Chloe.
Yeah.
And just, if you want to have your show, fine, but don't give advice on people's weight loss journeys or fitness journeys, because you're only thinking,
say you can't stand people.
Like,
yeah.
Oh my God. It's like, why are you making people feel bad for sitting on the couch eating ice cream? Sorry.
Yeah, she made me feel guilty about doing it.
Leave everyone alone.
Yeah.
Based on your own experience, don't go throwing shade at other people, because you never know what someone's going through.
No.
Never.
And she should be the first to know that. You know what I mean?
I can't imagine what they go through day to day as celebrities, being in the public eye 24/7. So I'm sure that they have a slew of things that they have to deal with. But it's like, hey, based on someone that's not a millionaire,
yeah,
and who is, two very different experiences. And
exactly,
based on just all of that, I felt like it was important we talked about it, because, it's just, that's the problem. I feel like a lot of the time the media skews opinions and
I feel like if you're in the fitness industry as a trainer, you're in it because you genuinely want to help people feel their best.
Exactly.
And it almost seems like she wants to help people look their best, not feel their best.
That's to a T, Carly. That's like it. That she wants people,
it's an image
to
for
lose
her.
their weight.
Yeah.
Like, that's the only goal, it seemed like. In everything that she talks about in that interview, it's just like they need to get out of their own way and lose the weight. It's like, well, what if that's not what it's about?
Yeah. What if they don't want to? What if they're happy with their body and just want to maintain
and just want to be active, or just get those endorphins going, getting that strength going? It's like, we always stress this. It's not always about the weight loss journey. It's allowed to be. And if that's the journey you're on, fine. But it's not always like that for everyone. So it's just, again, putting all these people into this one pile of being like, anyone that exercises is trying to lose weight.
Exactly.
Sorry. So sorry, Chloe. But no, that's not the only some people just want to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think, when I went to your spin class this morning, I didn't immediately think, oh my God, I hope I lose weight today, or this calories. Oh my God. I was like so pumped. I've been getting back into spin, and it's so much fun. It's like a party on a bike. I have such a good time. I'm in such a good mood after, but not everyone's on that journey. And like I said, if you are, great. And that's everyone has their own.
Yeah. Exactly.
You do you.
Exactly.
You do you. So we're not a huge fan of Chloe putting her 2 cents into
the fitness
industry, as you can tell.
Yeah. So that I would probably say hell nah for Revenge Bod, because I don't like how it focuses on the image.
Yeah.
It's not an image thing for me.
Because everyone's going to look different no matter what, unless they're all going.
Unless Chloe's paying for everyone's surgeries.
Well, right. I mean, and I think too, they've all the Kardashians minus, I think, Kourtney has said,
and Kendall
have admitted to getting surgery.
Yeah.
And I love that they're transparent about it, but it's really hard to trust them talking about fitness and how your body's going to look when they've had work done.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. Like very significant work done, not just like a random boob job or something. Like something on your waist, in your ass. Like,
exactly.
So I think hell nah. But this actually brings us into a really
important topic.
Yes. As trainers, communication. It's huge.
It is so big. So Maddie and I have been training now out of our facility.
Our gym.
Our gym.
We have
our
a gym.
Space.
We call it a space.
We talked about this.
Yeah. Like, I think we need to just call it a gym, because it is a gym.
Out of our gym.
It's our gym.
For
I think people
like 8 months now. We started in January. And
I can't believe we started in January. Feels like it's been longer.
Yeah. But we've noticed that when people communicate with us on how their body's feeling, how they're doing that day, how they're feeling that week, how work is treating them that week, their workout is so much more successful.
So much.
Yeah.
Like, so I always say at the beginning of the workout, tell me how you're feeling. Tell me.
Yeah. Have you eaten? Are you hydrated? Did you sleep well? What do you need from us today?
Are you fueling? Did you get enough sleep last night? Like, during the warm up, I always use that as my time to get to know what is going on. And as a trainer, you're always going to run into some people that, we've been very lucky. Pretty much all of our clients are very vocal with us and tell us what they are needing from us and tell us, hey, I want to do legs and upper body tomorrow and core and hands. Like, they will tell us what they're thinking, and we're like, great. So, I think in the past 4 years that I've been training, there's definitely been times where I'm training someone like, tell me what you need.
Yeah.
And they won't. And then, actually this happened at F45 where I was training a client that I knew had an injury. And I said, please tell me what's going on. Like, how's your injury doing? It's fine. It's fine. I feel fine. Doing an exercise that typically actually shouldn't hurt their injury. And, they're not looking too good. Their form's starting to kind of weaken a little bit. And I'm like, hey, are you in pain? No, I'm just tired. Okay. I don't see them for 2 weeks. And they come back and they're like, yeah, I hurt my back, my shoulder. I can't even remember what their injury was at that point. But I was like, next time, please tell me what's going on.
And we'll give an alternative.
It's so beneficial to you. That's the thing. If you do not communicate with your trainer, you're not going to get a good workout.
So when you go to even if a group fitness class, and instructors at the beginning say, please come up to me if you have any injuries and I'll run through. The people who actually come up to me and tell me that they have an injury and are like, I'm not going to be doing this, and this is what I can do, this is what I can't do, it helps so much. So if you're ever in a class and you're embarrassed or nervous to go up to the instructor and be like, I have my ribs popping out.
Do not be nervous, or they're going to appreciate it so much. Or if you already know a few of the modifications, or I don't even like the word modifications, progressions that you need to take for your injury. For example, for me, when I was in the height of my back injury, a year ago, I was going to a ton of Barry's classes and they do a lot of hinge movements, RDLs, deadlifts. I would just take it down onto the ground and do glute bridges because I knew that would not flare my back up. And the instructor would be like, thank you for taking what you need. It's important. And I know in a group fitness setting, it's hard.
Yeah.
It is hard.
And even in personal training, it can be hard. If you are feeling some type of way and you don't want to tell your trainer because you're like, oh my God, they put so much effort into writing this workout for me. And you're like, oh, that hurts a little bit. Tell us. Well, we appreciate it 12 times more if you let us know exactly how you're feeling, because on the spot, we will modify it. Instead of having you push through it, we have no idea. The next time you come in, you're not feeling great. And it's we feel like it's our fault almost.
Oh, no matter how many times you ask, sometimes you'll have someone that won't tell you.
And they'll be rubbing their back.
And you're like, oh my God, are you okay? You're freaking out as a trainer because you're like, I'm not inside your body. And I have said that. And like I said before to the clients at 45 that I had that had done this, after they came back, I'm like, I'm not in there with you. I cannot feel what you're feeling.
Yeah.
So you need to tell me what you're feeling when you're doing the exercise. Because if your form is looking good and you're looking solid, but it's hurting, you need to tell me because I won't know.
Sometimes it comes down to just being honest with yourself too, because as a client or someone who's taking the class, you need to know the difference between pain and sore. Mm-hmm. And there are some people who get sore on the spot. That's fine. Maddie's one of them. I'm a 2-day kind of sore girl.
I get sore the moment it's over, even during.
Yeah. No, so I'm the 2 days after you work out, then I can't walk. That's how much that's how it hits me. But there are some people that don't know the difference between soreness and actual pain. And so even if it's a question in your mind and you're like, this RDL isn't feeling quite right, just speak up.
Yeah.
Just tell us.
And we can help explain what's going on. And, if we know it hurts, you can point to where it hurts or what's going on. We can actually correct it and help you and progress it. And, being honest is hard sometimes to swallow and be like, I don't want to speak up. Speaking up 100% of the time in fitness, and not even in fitness, speak up for yourself, advocate for yourself. because it'll always pay off for the better.
Exactly.
And I think especially in group fitness, as intimidating as it can be, don't be afraid to, because it'll always, like Carly said, you know, I know that for me, I can't lean on the bike because I'll just hurt my spine. And I took a few progressions and a few people followed me because they were like, oh, like, that feels better for me. And it's like, it doesn't matter if you're sticking out like a sore thumb in a big class. Like,
it doesn't matter.
Your workout is your workout, no matter if you're in a group setting or not. So just start prioritizing yourself, your feelings, how things feel on your body, because every body is different. And, you know, if you have any questions about it too, DM us. If you want to come train with us, know that it's always going to be honest, open environment. We're here to support you, for you to lean on us, and we're going to take you through that workout.
Yeah. Shall we get into this or that?
I'm down.
Okay.
What was that?
It was games. Okay. So I did a variety of games, and I also spelled beer die wrong.
I know someone DM'd and said, what is that? I said beer die, D-I-E. And they were like, oh my God. Haha. Now I get it.
My bad.
I was like, texted Carly this morning and go, so you know dye, D-Y-E, is like color dye, like tie dye.
I didn't know which one it was on the spot. I actually thought about that, and I was like,
It's okay.
All right. So we're going to start with spike ball or volleyball.
I like spike ball way better.
Me too, but volleyball won 131 and spike ball got 96. I have a really funny spike ball story.
Are you going to tell which one?
The one where,
oh my God.
I like get very, very into spike ball. Like, this is literally, I'm about to expose myself, but you know what?
Hey.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's hilarious.
We're moving right into it. So we did spike. It was Maddie, her boyfriend, our mutual friend, like our boyfriend's mutual friend, and me. And my boyfriend wasn't there yet. And it was
intense.
It was a very intense game of spike ball. And I forget, I was on your team, I think. I don't know.
I don't think you were.
Anyways, in the height of exertion, I farted. And I literally, this is Carly speaking, by the way, in case you can tell.
You can tell.
And I dropped to the ground laughing, and everyone was like, oh my God.
But it wasn't like a fart where it was like.
No, it's like a cute little exertion fart.
Like a little cute baby fart. And everyone was just like, the game halted.
It literally came to a complete stop, and everyone's mouths dropped, and I dropped to the ground laughing so hard because like it was so funny. However, Joe missed it.
Has Joe ever heard you fart yet? I think. Well,
yeah, I think now but at the time he hadn't, and the second he showed up to our house later on, everyone was like, Carly farted during spike ball, and I literally was like. I was like, he hasn't heard it yet. And he's like, I missed it? What?
I feel like
it was so funny.
Nick still hasn't heard me fart. So I refuse. Only because like now it's becoming a game. I'm like, how much longer can it go? Like my dad has no shame. Sorry, Roger, to expose you. But like I'm like, when will I get to the point where I just have no shame about farting?
Oh my God. I feel like, honestly, I don't know.
I'm still not there.
I feel like I honestly don't fart that much, and that's why like that was funny because
it was so funny.
It was like because I really don't.
Everyone poops, everyone farts. Like it's like it doesn't matter, and I don't know why it's such a taboo thing.
But it was funny.
Like it was really funny, and now after this, I want everyone to please, if you're listening, DM us your funniest fart story, like,
and we'll keep it anonymous.
We'll keep it anonymous, but please DM us if you've ever like farted in public, and like had to like cover it up, or like couldn't cover it up, because I've heard some. Hurley, do you have any stories like that?
I not personally, but I know of a funny. Please. Not farting, no.
Pooping. Did someone shit themselves? Please tell this.
Conversation has gone off the rails.
It's
like crazy.
amazing.
I know.
Did someone shit themselves?
All right, so it was this guy talking on the Graham Norton show. I'll try to say this as quick as possible.
Okay.
They have this like red chair segment where like they get audience members to go sit in a red chair, and then they tell a story to all the people, like in all the guests. Okay. And if the story is good enough, they let you just like walk up out of the chair, and if it's like a cringy story or whatever, you get like thrown back.
Oh my gosh.
So this guy talks about he and his friend were like walking through some park. I think it was at night. His friend had to poop really bad. So we like ran over to this bathroom and it was closed. So we went to, or the men's one was closed, so we ran over to the women's one was closed. So then he literally just dropped trow and just like shit in a bush.
Oh
and
my God.
Then funniest part about it was there was this big like gold retriever that just comes like
barreling over,
running over, and this dog's owner comes up.
No. Did he pick up the shit?
He's like, "Oh, Rory."
Oh my God.
Grabs a plastic bag out of his whatever wayside, picks up this man's human shit, thinking it was his dog's, ties it around his waist and walks away.
I'm gonna throw up.
That is
oh my God.
hilarious.
Oh my God.
I've never shit like that.
Anyways,
but yeah, that was not a personal story. I do not know this man.
Wait, Hurley, so did you pick spike ball or volleyball?
I picked spike
all in
ball.
all.
I picked spike ball, yeah.
Be careful of those exertion farts. All right. So
We've all been there.
Cornhole or Polish horseshoes?
You didn't spell Polish. I think you did Polish.
Yep.
It's the same spelling.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because I read it Polish horseshoes, and I was like, what is that? I choose cornhole.
Me too.
Mm-hmm.
Cornhole, cool.
Okay, great.
Cornhole 1, 220 to 17. Beer die, D-I-E, or beer pong?
Pong.
Pong.
Beer die is so hard. And for those of you that don't know what beer die is, I'll explain this really fast. 6-foot table, 1 cup full of beer on each side, as long as you're 21 plus. Water if you're not.
All 4 corners.
On 4 corners, yes. And then there's 2 die. And it's teams of 2 on each side. You have to launch it, but it has to like go very high in the air.
It has to be like 6 feet in the air.
Up, and it can bounce, and you have to catch it if it bounces. But if it hits the cup, you take a sip, and if it goes in the cup, I think you chug it. I don't really like it. It's really hard.
It's really hard. And every time I've been asked to play it, I've just like been miserable. So
Yeah, I did beer pong too. I don't think I've actually ever played beer die.
Well, you're not missing out, Hurley.
Because you got to play it outside.
Yeah. You need a lot of space. Yeah.
You like dive and stuff. Okay, so chandelier or 21 cup?
I don't know either of those, and multiple people DM'd us and was like, what are these?
I'm going to be honest, I don't know. I know chandelier. I've like seen it been played, but I've never participated in a game of chandelier. I don't know what 21 cup is, but like people voted for it.
So if you didn't look it up?
No. I made this or that with my friends, and they came up with this category.
Oh.
And so when they did those comparison, I didn't question it. I was like, okay.
Okay. Well, if you know what 21 cup is, please let us know.
So chandelier is 58. 21 cup is 118.
Oh, okay.
All right. Slap cup or stack cup?
Stack.
I like stack too, yeah.
Stack's way fun.
So
So when you
much more
bounce,
thrilling.
like it is so anxiety inducing if you've never played stack cup with
It's
a lot
the
of
same
people.
thing, but like instead of stacking the cup, you slap it away from the person.
No, I said stack cup.
No, I know, but I was just explaining it to people if they haven't played it.
So that's stack cup is stacking, slap cup is slapping.
Yeah, it's funny how it works out like that.
You know what, everyone?
Okay.
117 for slap cup, that one. 101 for stack cup. Marco Polo. So this is pool games now. Marco Polo or categories?
Categories.
Categories, yeah.
Marco Polo gives me anxiety.
You just have to
like
have your
having
hands
your
out.
eyes closed in a pool. There's just nothing safe about that.
No. Chicken or sharks and minnows?
Sharks and minnows. Love that game.
You probably also got anxiety from chicken then.
We never were allowed to play. Mom
Yeah, I
and
know.
Dad they were like, someone's gonna split their head open. Never.
Yep. It's 71 people said chicken, 139 said sharks and minnows. What do you think?
I said sharks and minnows too.
Yeah,
too.
as you should.
It's so fun.
So fun. I would still play that.
And so I don't think a lot of people knew what psych was either. It's
another Ellen DeGeneres game.
Yeah. So one psych is one where you like put everyone's names in.
It's so fun.
And you like vote on certain things. I don't know. It's just really fun.
Download it. Honestly, it's way better than Heads Up. And you can like sit there and it basically says like, everyone's like, if Carly were to write a book, what would the title be? And like everyone could submit an answer.
And everyone could write like exertion fart.
No,
and then
everyone would be like the Duke Chronicles.
Yeah.
Duke's mama.
Yeah. So like, and then everyone can vote on their best answer.
And then
it's really fun.
Whoever gets the best one wins. It's super fun.
So Psych got 22 votes. That's why we're saying go download it.
Download it and you will
next time you're in
change
a
your
group
mind.
setting, everyone needs to play. It's so fun. And then 175 for Heads Up. Have you played Psych?
No.
Heads Up though?
Heads Up though? Yeah. See,
Cool.
Heads Up was her first game, I think. That's why.
Yeah, that was a good one. All right. And that concludes this week's This or That.
Friends, please review, subscribe, rate, like, comment, follow, live,
Share.
laugh, love, do it all. Please do, just because it means so much for us to read your reviews and comments about the podcast. And also DM us if you have any ideas, if you want to hear something specific, if you have any guest recommendations that you're really dying to hear from, DM us, text us, beep us.
Call me, beep me if you want to reach me.
Yeah, anything you want. We love you.
We're back at the Grand September 13th. Mark your calendars.
There's some really exciting things coming, so get ready. Have a good one and
Woo!
eat the damn cake, baby. Bye.